Hello, hello. This is Renee Ewart, independent demonstrator. I haven't been able to say that for a while, but now I can. Very excited. I'm going to show you in part one. There's going to be two parts. This is part one, and then I'll terminate, and then I'll give you a part two. So the first part is all about what you get right now as a demonstrator. So you can actually see what a demonstrator gets. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mini catalog launch and show you all the things that I got from the mini catalog and from the Saleabration catalog. So it's going to be a two-parter. First, all about demos. Part two is going to be all about the mini catalog launch. Okay, so if you look behind me, which I do love to have a background screen. I know it does this little funky thing, and I try not to move my head too much, but I really prefer the background screen because I can highlight something. So I'm highlighting the Meandering Meadow DSP designer paper from the online store, which is lovely. And if you look behind me, you'll see that it's a stand where a painting is being drawn. And this is from Crafting with You, which I love that set. It's in the annual catalog. And the saying is with love, which I really do like very much also. So it's a great, great designer paper. And that particular stamp set is just wonderful. And I was so happy to make this card. You can see this card in full on my Facebook page at Renee's Paper Crafts 1.0 if you're interested in going there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this demo launch. All right. And I'll just see you in a second, right? So, so as I said, I'm going to do this in two parts. And what's going to happen is this first part is all about demonstrators and what you get and how much it costs, and maybe just a real quick explanation of what your obligations are, which really are absolutely nothing, to be honest. And that's what I want to make sure people understand. Okay. It's all good if you don't want to become a demo, you see some things you're interested in. I'm going to do the second half about all the new stuff in the mini catalog. So I don't want to take too long. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. So first of all, I became a demonstrator. And to become a demonstrator, you actually go online and fill out the information on Stampin' Up, and you you purchase $125 worth of goods, and you only pay $99. And then you always get a free gift, and you get actually two free gifts. And one of the free gifts was this beautiful glass mat. It actually is 13 tall by 17 and a half wide. All right, and that's this glass mat right here, which I'm very excited about. I understand that it really is also much better for stamping with the photopolymer stamps, and we'll be checking that out. Um, you also get this little silicone caddy that is absolutely wonderful. And especially, you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I lose things all the time. Well, I'm hoping that this little caddy will work. And so I'm really looking forward to that. All right. I just want to make sure that everything's okay. Seems like something's going on my live feed, so I want to just check that out. Um, hold on. All right. All right, hold on. I just saw something weird. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So I think we're all good. I think we're still on Facebook. I'm hoping we're still on Facebook. So let's make sure that we're still on Facebook. I have to go there now. Something went a glitch. No, we're fine. This seems to be on Facebook, so that's great. I think. Let me see here. Yeah, we're still on Facebook. I'm sorry you just saw my part of my Facebook. I'm just making sure we're there because if we're not, then we're in trouble. So we're all here and everything's good. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know what's wrong with my stuff, but it's just acting up. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on. All right. Sorry. This is really strange. Sorry, I'll go back. Excuse me. I think we're good. All right. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing weird things. Anyway, I think we're there, so I'm good. Trying to get rid of this thing, but they want me to log into something else, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know what that's all about. So, but okay, sorry about that. Okay, anyway, so this is the little silicone caddy, and actually it sticks here so you can keep it on here if you like. A lot of people have some glare, and so this would be a good spot where the glare is when they do their broadcasting. My lights are a little bit different, so I don't have quite the glare that others do. I put it right here on the side. That's where I'm going to have mine because I like to have all my matte space. So this is going to be great right here on the side. The other thing we got, which is really cool, and I won't take it out of its packaging because they dry out. So I'm going to keep it in its packaging until I decide to use it. But this is a chamois, just similar to this chamois. And but as you can see, the chamois is typically $8.50 in the catalog, and you get this for free. This one, it's thinner, more flexible. It's bigger. I'll probably cut this in half because I wouldn't want it this big, and so I would use the half of it at a time. All right, and I'm really glad. Or I could do it in quarters, which would be really plenty for me for stamping one time and keeping it moist. So that's really important. So this was one of the freebies. I want to show you the freebies first. So, excuse me. So the other freebie, all right, is the other freebie is right here is a paper pumpkin. You get a paper pumpkin. This paper pumpkin for this one is the meaningful flowers. I think you get the same paper pumpkin. So this is the one you would actually get. And then it talks about paper pumpkin and how to become a subscriber and what to do with your paper pumpkin. All right. So here is that. Okay, that comes in there little advertisement. With this paper pumpkin, you get a pretty peacock, which is absolutely wonderful, which can go right away in my little caddy over here. All right, so that's great. These beautiful stamps, I'm really looking forward to especially using this stamp right here. I really like this. These are lily pads, so this is a lily pad. And then the sentiments are you are capable of amazing things. Your friendship is unforgettable and you're above the rest. But for me, my most favorite is right here, this flower, and I'm looking forward to using it and coloring with it. Oh, the other thing about this mat that I wanted to tell you, which is really, really nice, is that you can write on it, which I forgot because I got distracted with the Facebook here thing, but on my other laptop, but you can write on it with your blender pens, with your blends, and then you can simply use a little alcohol and you can wash it off. So if you have some alcohol, you can just take your alcohol and you can erase. So you can put down your measurements while you're making your card. You don't have to use paper. Isn't that wonderful? No waste. And then you can simply take a little alcohol and rub it off, and there you go. By the way, this is scratch resistant and will wipe off and clean up very easily with just soap and water. Of course, if you're going to write on it with a Sharpie or a blend, yeah, they're blends. Then you will, of course, want to go ahead and use the alcohol to wipe it off. Sorry, I forgot about that. So this is great. All right. So, and I'm loving it and I'm excited because now I don't have to use the paper mats anymore. I can just use this mat. It has all the dimensions in English system and centimeters. And so we're all good to go. So this is the paper pumpkin. We can move on. This is the paper pumpkin. And that you get with that, and that's the other freebie. And then in this paper pumpkin, said memorable flowers, I think is the one. You can look it up online under kits, under paper pumpkin kits. It is still available, so it made sense that this is one you would get. This one has the tape, which is my favorite, the double-sided tape, and has some linen thread, which is very nice. It has little embellishments, adhesive backed embellishments that are clear. Isn't that lovely? And then it has your large dimensionals. And then these are the card fronts that you're going to get. These are the card fronts. These are just card fronts. And then this is the card that you get. Beautiful. And this goes this way, I guess. Yes, this way. So that would go like that. Beautiful, actually, very, very beautiful. And the back is lotus flower, strength, resilience, wisdom, long revered in cultures around the world. The lotus flower is beautiful, strong, and pure as a sunrise. So a wonderful saying. I mean, isn't this great? Okay, so you're going to get 4 of those to make. And look at the envelopes. The envelopes are what a kit. This is a free kit. And as you know, basically you're going to be spending $24 at least for a kit. So, you know, if you go through the Paper Pumpkin site, so that's a $24 value. Then there is this, which is a beautiful, look at this. Wow. Wow. Let me see. You get 4 of these. I haven't looked at this. So forget-me-not flower, love, devotion, memory, small and delicate forget-me-nots remind us to never forget the people we love. When you give someone these sky blue flowers with yellow centers, it represents a promise that you will always remember them. Isn't that lovely? And there's more. But so here, and we'll see how you make these in just a second, but this is great. And you see here that definitely that this is going to make a beautiful card as well. These are some of the labels that you get. You get 4 of those and 4 of the other kind. And then here are the forget-me-nots. So this must go on here, on this right here with this one, must come here somehow. We'll see that in a moment, because you get 4 of those. This goes with your lotus. These are part of your, oh, and these are vellum. Oh my gosh, is this a beautiful kit? Very special kit. This is a very, very special kit. And look at that. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then let's look how this kit works. So there's 5 of those, which is interesting. But yeah, you would put that big bunch right behind, and then here is that vellum with that big one right underneath. And then they show you how to make the card. So you can see here, all you need is this. You put it right on top of there, then close it up and it comes out. And there's your little tag. And then here's this one where you put your lotus right underneath the water so you can see through right there. You can see through it right there. There's the lotus pieces and what you're going to, oh, it's gorgeous. What gorgeous cards. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous cards. And so there are 4 of each of these. What a lovely, lovely card. And so this is free. All right, this is free. With this is a $60 value. The board with the the board with the caddy, I call it a caddy, a holder, and the cloth, the chamois, which is great. Okay, so that's that, right? So real quick, I just want to show you what you get as far as business wise, but again, you can ignore the business wise, okay? You don't have to worry about that at all, okay? You can get your glass mat, your caddy, your chamois, and then you can get your paper pumpkin, and you order $125 and it's reduced to $99. The thing with going online and becoming a demo, it really does, it cannot go over 125. Okay, so you can be at 124.50, that's great. You cannot be at 125.01. Okay, so it's $125 and you're going to be paying $99 and tax. There's no shipping. Okay, so what you get, especially during celebration, you get 8 annual catalogs. So the entire catalog, 8 of them, to just simply hand out to your friends or to drop off somewhere that you always go and know people kind of look, all right, to look at those kinds of things like some kind of doctor's office or an office, that a gym that you go and people put things down and can be looked at, and then you can put your, on the back, you can put your name and phone number or email for them to contact you, whatever you like, and you can just leave it there. Also, what you're gonna get 8 of these, then you get 8 of the new mini catalog, and then you get the Saleabration catalog. And so there's some really great things in that Saleabration catalog. I did get this watermelon set. I did get this paper. All right. And I did get, just to show you, oh, I got this beautiful paper right here, this bird paper. It's gorgeous. And here is for babies if you're interested. Now, with I will tell you, with the demo purchase, you cannot get any Saleabration items. So you would make that purchase, and to get any Saleabration items, yes, you would have to buy more. All right, that is true. So that is true. No Saleabration items. All right, when you go ahead and become a demo for $99 with all these free gifts. I mean, my goodness, the mat is so worth it, and scratch resistant and everything. So I didn't get any of this. I didn't get any of this. I'm just kind of going through. Oh, and I got this, which is a stamp set and a folder, an embossing folder. So, and here is that beautiful glass mat with that chamois, and they show you how they're going to play and use that little caddy there. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's the word I'm using. So you get 8 of each of these, and you can share them with your friends or give them to whoever you became a demonstrator under, that they probably can use them. Then you have these, you are invited postage, so you can actually postage cards, and you can go ahead and invite people if you like, and there's 50 of them, so you can have an event and just write them a little card and invite them. That's so cute. Or you can simply put their name and put their name here, and then put all the info and hand it to your friends, so they actually have a physical invitation. Sometimes a physical invitation means a lot, not just word of mouth. So I think that's kind of good. So that's if you want to have a party. So you get 50 of those. Then you get these are for ordering. Again, this is business, right? This is a business. And so this is the if you're going to have a workshop, you're going to have someone host a workshop, even yourself host a workshop, and you can put all the items in and get all the totals, and they tell you how to calculate everything, and you're all good to go. All right, everything's written down. I do all my customers order directly online, so I do not use those forms in particular, because I do everything online. But you know, I would do it if somebody wanted it that way. And then you get this folder, okay? And this folder has booklets, again, little brochures, recruitment brochures. If you know someone who could be interested in becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you can hand them one of these brochures, and it explains things to them, and then your welcome letter to Stampin' Up. And of course, a wonderful pen. They're Stampin' Up pens, which they always give out pens, which I do like, actually, because I'm always running out of pens. Actually, now that I'm not a teacher, which I used to be, and so now I get these new pens, which I do like. So as coming in as a demonstrator, I spent $99 and got all of this stuff. Now, what did I get besides the gifts? Well, I got to purchase really anything I wanted for $125 from any of the catalogs, okay? But no Saleabration. So what I did is the in colors right now, a lot of the in colors and the colors they're using with the new papers and the mini catalog are the Pretty Peacock and the Petal Pink. So their designer papers, a lot of their designer paper has the Petal Pink in them and the Pretty Peacock. So what did I buy? I bought Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock because I wanted to coordinate all my materials, and that's what they're so great about. So this was an important purchase. And so that was part of my $99. You do pay tax, but no shipping. I also got these gems, these faceted gems that are just gorgeous. They're actually two colors. One I think is a gorgeous grape, and one's a Highland Heathermore, or maybe it's a rich raspberry. It's a darker one. It's not rich raspberry, but what do I want to say? Maybe a blackberry bliss or something like that. But this is definitely more Highland Heather, and this is more of a reddish purple. And I know you probably can't distinguish the color here at all, but that's what it is. And so these are wonderful. I don't think they give you the color in here, which is unfortunate. They always do that, and I really need the colors. I should put that in. They have a little inbox that you can make comments on, the shoebox, I think it's called, and you make your comments. Maybe does that help you? Maybe you see how light or purple that is, and kind of not there. It's more of a darker color. So that's very nice. So it's a actually it's a graduation. Yeah, I see. It's a graduation. So these are the lightest and these are the darkest. Very cool. Very cool. First time I've seen them. So very nice. This goes with the new lavender set in the mini catalog, which I have the designer paper for. So you'll be seeing that. Okay, so I got This is for some inking techniques. This is called a brayer, a Stampin' brayer. They used to have them in rubber. They used to have them in foam. These are in a different kind of material, a heavy duty roller, and you can actually roll this into your ink and then roll it onto your stamp. I think that this is going to be great. They have these stamps that are full page stamps. Wonder if I have mine here. I thought maybe, but I don't see it here. But it's a full page stamp. And yeah, I don't have it here right now. And this is great for that because you can't quite get it in the ink pad. So you just put this in the ink and then roll it onto that full page stamp. And that's great. It's a background stamp. That's what they're called. Okay, so I got that for that $99. Their ink is the cheapest anywhere. You can't buy it any cheaper than from them. I have checked. So if you're buying a whole stash of things, it behooves you to buy a glue. Not the ink. Did I say ink? I meant glue. And then I got my excellent eggs. I love this. This is in the mini, and it does have a very nice Happy Easter in here. And it is these are rubber stamps, and you got some great eggs here and a great bunny. It's a great bunny, and he's facing to the right, which I really like. Bunny's facing to the left, and now this one's to the right, so that's perfect. I have them facing both directions. Beautiful eggs. I'm very excited. And so that's going to be fun. The roller might be used for something like this to make it easier to go on. That's very exciting. I also did get the excellent egg die. So this is a bundle. And so the bundles are more expensive. So I got two bundles, and that would be the Excellence Eggs, which was in the mini, and the Hot Air Balloon, which was in the mini. And so that then with the items I just showed you made up that $99. And so here are your eggs. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes of eggs. Yay! There's your little bunny. That's so that you can make decorations. This is great. This can also be borders on things. This is great news because I could see taking some of my rectangular paper and then bordering it, then cutting off the edges to make this border on all 4 sides. Yes, I am liking this a lot. Yes, or I can make this kind of an edging on my paper. Ooh, I am liking that a lot. Okay, so that's that. That goes with this. So that's wonderful. And then finally, my hot air balloons. Now, these are photopolymers. Here they are. Here are the photopolymer stamps. And again, I use these sheets as my window sheets. Remember, this is brand new. So basically, I'll peel this off, put it on here, keep the thinner piece over the stamps, and I have a window sheet, which is always fun. So it says, hang in there, wish big, up, away. Hooray, it's your birthday. What a perfect birthday with. And just a note to lift you up. Perfect sayings for this set. Just adorable. I've never had a hot air balloon stamp set, but I think that's great. So let's look at these dies. So again, this was the bundle. Let's look at these dies here for this. And yes, this is wonderful. Absolutely. Look at the heart. You get a heart one. It's not part of the die set. It's not part of the stamp set, but it is part of the die set. Valentine's anniversaries. All right. And here's little banners Here's a wonderful, I'm loving this part. That's some clouds, just all the gondola, just perfect, just perfect. And you can always look at the examples in the books because they always give you examples so that you can simply copy those examples. Okay, and you then go as a new demonstrator, you then go into the new demonstrator place and look at the other people's examples. And so you get a ton of information, not just on Pinterest, but on Demonstrator Place as a new demonstrator. So I wanted to do this for you all today. And I wanted to make sure you saw what a new demonstrator would get today. Obligations, they're really if you want to stay on, it is $100 a month, basically. So it's $300 in 3 months. So works out $100 a month. That's how I always looked at it. If you don't want to stay and you don't end up saying, you say, well, that's too much. Well, just get the deal and don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. If you don't spend that money, you in that time period, you do not you're just not a demonstrator. They just you just don't get the percentage all of a sudden, that's all it is. There's no real obligation. So I was a demonstrator. I have not been a demonstrator for the past 95 days or 100 days. I had to change my what they call upline, my feed. So I basically had to wait a period, and so I came back in, and so you can go in and out, and it does work. But to be honest, if you're interested in this, it doesn't, and you really love this, and you know some friends who like to craft, you have some good friends that you might craft with. I would, if you want to become a demonstrator under me, then you can message me. And usually I will have my email, or through Facebook, you can message me. Again, you can go to my Facebook page, Renee's Paper Crafts 1.0, and I'll have a link in my YouTube in the descriptions and more. I will have the information where you can connect to my Facebook page or simply message me through email so that you can become a demonstrator and we can talk more. But that's just if you want. Otherwise, you can always just go on and make a purchase, and you can use my name. This is part one of part two. Part two will be showing you more of the new catalog and showing you how the new catalog, that mini catalog, looks and what I got to see if you're interested. You just saw two of the pieces from the mini catalog, and you will see much, much more in the next video. So this is just part one of part two. Later on today, I will do part two. Okay, probably about an hour or so, you will be able to see part two. Okay, so I think you can hear my bird in the background. I think that that's about it. All right, that's all I have for you for today. Contact me, please, if you're interested in becoming a demo. Also, if you are a demo and you don't have anyone to show this to, you don't have anyone to exactly explain what they get, use this video and show them what they get right now. All right. So I'll be talking to you later today, and check out part two of the mini catalog launch and peek. All right. Talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.